Hello everybody, hope you're all well. This is going to be a very basic guide on how to move a mech in Mechwarrior Online. Reason I'm doing this is because I've seen quite a lot of people struggling with very basic movements. As such, I figured I'd basically hopefully give you all a helping hand. First off, I want you to have a look at the little mini-map right in the centre bottom of the screen, the bit where it says L10, K10, etc. You'll notice there's like a wide triangle. That is your mech's field of vision. That, when you move your torso left and right, will move left and right to give you an idea of which direction you're facing. The dotted line with the little filled in triangle, that is the direction that your legs are facing in.
Artillery strike online.
As such, that is the direction when you move forward or when you press the W key in which your mech will travel. So it gives you an idea of basically you can be looking in one direction while travelling in another, a bit like you would be if you were actually driving a tank, as an example. Movement of the lower half of your mech is achieved by using the W, A, S and D keys, and movement of the upper half of the mech is done by the use of the mouse, as I'm about to demonstrate. I'm pressing the S key currently, hence we're travelling backward. When I press the A key, we turn left. Press the D key, we turn right. The W key obviously sets us going forward, like so. Coming to a complete stop, I'm now going to demonstrate what the mouse does. Pretty basics, but there you go. Pull the mouse towards you, you look down. Pull the mouse up, you look up. Left and right, self-explanatory, left and right. Notice how the triangle's moving on the map? This is so that you know which way you are currently looking, and the dotted white line that stays in one direction, that is where your legs are, like I said previously. So now we're going to move forward. We're going to go and find something to circle, to try some finer manoeuvres. A lot of this comes with time and practice. I've been playing mech games since about 2003, so quite well practiced at this type of thing. It does get easier, just persevere with it. If I remember rightly, over this hill there is a mech parked. There it is. Some manoeuvring that's good to practice is manoeuvring around an object that is stationary. So you get used to circling, for instance, because it's often a very used tactic in this game. As such, we're going to try and target and circle this
target acquired.
Here. This is a cataphract, this is an inner sphere mech. The trick here is to try and circulate while keeping your targeting reticule on the mech at all times. This gets you used to A, circling, and B, very minor adjustments to the upper body so that you can actually keep your reticule on a mech. So if you're actually firing at the moment, you'll be filling this guy full of damage. And obviously, learn to do it in both directions because you never know which direction you'll be coming into combat with. Very rarely, to be fair, will come into a situation where you run into an enemy mech that's stationary unless one of two things has happened. They've either disconnected or they've overheated from firing too much. More often than not, you'll be duking it out with a mech that's trying to circle you as you circle it. But again, the basic principle is the same. What we're doing now is just some basic manoeuvring up and over hills, just to get used to trying to follow terrain and or break an opponent's ability to target you by using cover and just jinxing back and two. Notice that while I'm doing this, I'm trying to keep the upper body as straight as I can and doing all the movement with the lower body. If you watch the little mini-map, I was going left to right, the dotted line. There are instances where your mech might stop unexpectedly. This could be due to pieces of rock like this. It's actually a bug in the game, it's not supposed to actually work that way. But you know, they're still fixing it. So this has been a very basic guide on how to manoeuvre a mech. I will do some slightly more sophisticated guides with more detailed explanations of certain types of manoeuvring for combat drops, etc. But I figured I'd just give some new people an idea of how to do the basic. I hope it's not been too patronising, and I hope you join me for any future videos that I do on Mechwarrior. Thanks for watching.